So the other day I went to the store and I found these lime pepper and orange pepper, which got me very excited because I love lemon pepper wings. They are like the best flavor. So I buy both of them, give them a try. And like, this tastes almost exactly the same as lemon pepper. There's almost no difference. And then I was like, orange pepper maybe. Let's try orange pepper. This just tastes like salt and pepper with like a hint of orange. Not distinct. I was disappointed, right? So I was really excited for these. Also, they're just very salty. And I thought to myself, what can I do here? How do I solve this problem? What's wrong with these? Well, let's take a look at the ingredients. Ingredient number 1 is salt. Then we have onion powder and garlic powder. Then citric acid. Now, don't get me wrong. I like citric acid. I have a whole container of it right here. I've used it in some cocktails in the past. It's a great ingredient, but I want this to taste like lime. It's not citric acid, you know? And then you go down, there's a bunch of other things that aren't lime until like the last ingredient. You get to crystallize lime. So there's the problem. I thought to myself, well, what can I do about this? Make my own lemon pepper? Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Why not? Why not? I could figure it out, right? So we got limes for lime pepper, we got lemons for lemon pepper, and then orange pepper was so bland I thought, why not grapefruit pepper? Who's gonna stop me? I'm the one making it. Let's start with our limes. Now, what you need to do, grab a sheet pan. We've got the Babish branded sheet pans. And foil or parchment paper, you've used sheet pans before. You know what it is. And grab yourself a potato peeler. You're gonna wanna peel the zest off. Now you don't wanna get any of the white. You want just zest as much as you can. The white part is apparently bitter. I know I'm talking like I've done this before because I really haven't. And then slice your finger open. That's part of the step. That's part of the very early step in this process. I don't like this peeler. Get that peeler out of here. Oh, wow, and this is lemon oil. So this burns. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh God, food safety is now kicking in, right? I can't just keep cooking. I gotta deal with the blood. Listen, I've got a lot of other things to do today. I do have bandages and I will band-aid this up after we're done here, but for now, we're just gonna duct tape a tissue to my finger. Problem solved. All right, let's keep moving. This is so much harder now. I'm so much more likely to slice my hand open again. Actually, whatever kind of peeler this is, pretty nice for this. Not getting very deep in, getting really good pieces of zest. I wonder if this is made for fruits, because like it's kind of a weird shape, you know? Once you're done zesting all your limes, you're gonna have a big old sack of zested limes and a sheet tray covered in lemon zest. I keep saying limes, these are lemons. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a lemon before. Now you just wanna kind of spread them out on the sheet tray. Get it as evenly spread as you can. This is definitely overcrowded, I imagine, but whatever, I'm gonna figure it out. Now let's move on to the limes. And there you go, now we have a pile of lime zest and some peeled limes. Just a heads up, the citrus that you're peeling here is not gonna last very long in the fridge because it's missing the entire outside of it. Just bear that in mind and use it quickly. I might make some lemonade, some limeade, grapefruit juice, I don't know. But last of all, the true experiment, grapefruit. These bad boys get slippery after you slice it off. Now we have our grapefruits done. We need to just spread these out. We also need to spread the lime out. Okay, now for the dehydration part. We're gonna put them in the oven at 175, which is as low as my oven will go. And we're just gonna let it go for like an hour, maybe 2. Come back in, check on them, and just see once it's dehydrated. When they're dehydrated, we can pull them out and move forward from there. Now for all the citrus. Let me inform you guys some stuff that I've just learned from squeezing all these lemons. If you have a cut on either hand, it's gonna get there and it's gonna hurt. Even if you do some real strong bandaging, it's gonna get through and it's gonna sting. But we now have a lot of lemon juice. So I'll probably throw this in the fridge, do the same for the rest of the other citrus, and go from there, yeah. I am so hungry, everyone. It has been 3 hours. This is taking way longer than I thought, but it looks like the lime is done, the lemon's almost done, and the grapefruit still needs a good bit of time. That makes sense, right? Like the lime zest's so small. So what you need to do is you need to get it off of here and into a food processor. Or not food processor, a spice blender. That's spice grinder. There we go. In case you're thinking, is this pan really hot? I mean, it's 175 degrees hot. You can touch it. I just wouldn't hold my hand on it for too long. Guys, this was supposed to be dinner. I was supposed to have this done with like 2 hours ago so I could eat food. We got all the lime up. Let's just spread this out more to dehydrate faster. But for now, we'll make lime pepper and then we'll see if the rest of it's done by the time that I'm done with it. Take your dehydrated fruit peel and grind it up. Go as fine as you'd like. Ooh, it smells really good. If we were cooler, we'd just grind up some peppercorns right now. Actually, it's exactly what we're gonna do. I guess like run your finger in here. This is brand new spice grinder. I've never done this before. I think we just kind of wipe down the inside here like this. Get it all into a cup. And let's see how much lime zest we have. Not a lot. Probably about 2 tablespoons worth of lime zest. So that's fine. We can work with that. The ratio is you want, realistically, if we had the correct amount, it would be 3 tablespoons of lime zest, 1.5 tablespoons of pepper, then 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. That's the ratio that I'm looking for here. With this being 2, it's gonna be a little wonky, but we can still get there, right? So first of all, let's grind up some pepper. Now we've got pepper ground up. Let's grab 1 tablespoon's worth. I want to really make sure I get a tablespoon. This is not a good cup to be doing this in. I don't know why I'm doing this in these cups. 1 tablespoon of pepper, which I don't even know if that's finely ground enough. I'm gonna put it back in. I want it even more fine. I don't like big chunks of pepper. There we go. Now it's looking dusty. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of pepper. And then I don't know if you guys know this, but a teaspoon is 1/3 of a tablespoon. So add in 2 teaspoons of onion powder and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And this should be lime pepper seasoning. All we gotta do is slam a lid on it and shake it up. And there you go, saltless lime pepper seasoning. I'm gonna level with you, the lime barely comes through. That might be because of the lack of salt in the blend though. As we know, sometimes you just need salt to bring out flavor. Oh, that's exactly what it was. Okay, wow. It's zesty, not very sour, not very tart. I know I just made fun of them for using citric acid, but I might throw a little bit in there. We'll see. I'll determine that at the end. I also don't like the gratiness of the pepper still. For the next batch, I'm just gonna use pre-fine ground pepper. Feel free to attack me in the comment section for that decision. Now it's the lemon's turn. God, I still have big chunks of pepper in my mouth. And let's get zest in this lime. Looks like we have a good bit more lemon than we did lime. So we're just gonna kind of like free-go this one. You know, we're just gonna throw in a tablespoon of each. Black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Yeah, you know what? They know what's up. And what's up is it needs citric acid. It needs the sour. It lacks sour. I know when I'm beat, you know, and I can admit when I'm wrong. Oh, that's like toxic, I imagine. Sour gas. Put in 1/4 teaspoon into each. Better, but still not quite there yet. Another 1/4 teaspoon into each. Since I already know I'm doing grapefruit too, let's just get a 1/2 teaspoon in there. Oh yeah, honestly, it could use even more citric acid. I'm just gonna go with the full teaspoon in there. It actually does need citric acid. Oh, I did the thing that I said you should watch out for. I inhaled the citric acid. Oh, those still aren't done. The wings are heating up. All right, I'm gonna heat up some wings. I'm gonna dress them, and then we'll give them a try. I'm moving forward. It's time for dinner. Got them all done. Got some wings here. Those are hot. We are going to salt them so that they have salt. This is buffalo sauce. If you don't know how to make buffalo sauce, it's just equal parts hot sauce and melted butter. Just a little bit in there. And then I'm gonna start with grapefruit. I feel like that much. It's just 2 wings, you know. I really want to taste the grapefruit, so we're gonna add a lot. Guys, it is too late in the day for me to care about presentation value. Next 2 wings in. A little bit of buffalo sauce. Pinch of salt. A hefty sprinkling of lime pepper. I am well aware that some of the sauces or some of the flavors are probably overlaying on top of each other. Since I'm kind of doubling up, it's fine. I mean, I guess it isn't fine, but I'm doing it, so. And lime pepper. All right, start trying these. I'll start with grapefruit pepper. Oh wow, it is nice and salty. Just for good measure, get an extra peppery part. The grapefruit comes through so well. Wow, I like that more than lemon pepper. Oh my god, it's so good. Just to confirm that the flavors come through, I'm gonna like add a little bit extra on right now at the end. Just to make sure I can taste it. Let's go for lemon pepper. Yeah, so you definitely need citric acid and a good bit of it. Any recipe that you've seen without citric acid, they're lying to you. It was great. It tastes lemony. Let's go for lime.
It just tastes like lime zest. These are fantastic. Make them. And a shit ton of citric acid. They were right. The people who make these are right. Mega corporations, you guys were onto something. Sorry for doubting you. These are delicious. I'm gonna go eat this because it's almost midnight. See you next time.